Hey Robert, how you doing? Thank you so much for the resubmission. Let's go ahead and take a look. I think these are really good examples. Actually, the first two are great. This is really a great example of an infographic. It's self-explanatory. It's got a nice flow to it. It's got hierarchy. It's got a main focal point for which the other data elements kind of branch off. And it's very easy to follow. It's attractive, good colors, good typography, good hierarchy. I think it's a great infographic. Good choice there. And this one has come up a couple of times in a discussion board. And I think it's this top of the infographic is outstanding. I think it's really, really easy to follow. Now, I do want to mention that there is more of this infographic. I'm not real sure if you saw that, but it's an interactive infographic. The rest of it is. But as far as the top portion goes, I think it's excellent. Really good eye here. Good choice. This one, I don't think it's a great example of an infographic. And the reason being is it doesn't have a clear indication for which the viewer to follow the flow of information. Okay, where do you start? Do you start at the text? Do you start here? Do you start here? There's no main focal point. There's no real direction to follow. I think that the typography is really small in relationship. And the biggest problem to me is the fact that and this is what I'd like you to address. How would you redesign this to eliminate the probability, to eliminate the fact that the viewer has to go back and forth from the key to the graphic, from the key to the graphic? There's an awful lot of type in the key down here, and it's really, really small, which means I think the spatial relationship between the type and the graphic itself is not it, considered to the point of expeditious use. Because, for example, if we're looking at this infographic on screen, we would come up here, we'd zoom in, we'd take a look, okay, 5, then we have to come down here, find 5, zoom in, read the tiny little type, zoom back out, jump back here, and put it together in context, right? My question is, how would you redesign this infographic to eliminate the fact that the eye has to go from the graphic to the key, back to the graphic, back to the key, back to the graphic? Let me know what your thoughts are on that. But thank you very much for reposting. I think that you definitely have an understanding now. I was a little concerned before because I think that this assignment really allows us to recognize good infographics, and that's the first step in creating good infographics, is to be able to recognize good infographics, right? That makes sense. Okay, so great job. Thanks for the repost. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. Thank you very much.